This Honda exhaust system is a manufactured single unit designed to eliminate excessive noise and give the best performance under normal conditions. Modifications will affect tuning and decrease performance. So no aftermarket exhaust. It'll ruin your motorcycle. This is how I like to start every night out here while working on the project bike. Yes. Very tasty. 2 gear shifters. Can anybody name what the F is going on there? Alright, so I'm done the pinch bolt here. There's a nut on the other side where the brake drum is. Fastened a pair of vice grips on this side and I started yanking, and sure enough, we got the rear axle coming in. Simple as that. But I'm not sure how the back wheel's going to fall off yet. So now we're on to the next stage. I'm going to have to investigate because I don't know what I am doing! That's a good sign, eh? Spacer falling out. Maybe we just give her a bit of yank this way and she'll fall out. Will this come off? I'm going to say no, maybe. Cotter pin. And take this nut off right there. God, I love 20-year-old bolt. And the cord is spinning on the backside. People, progress. Give it a wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hold free. See inside here, we got where the drive shaft grabs onto, bearings and whatnot. Let's just roll it out of the way. Alright, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing there, but I managed to get the back wheel off. I was about to say front, but it's the back. Yeah. I don't know how to test this to make sure we got everything good inside in the drive shaft. Again, I'm not a licensed mechanic. I'm just a dude in his backyard working on a motorcycle who really enjoys motorcycles. I'm gonna hope that this is okay. I don't feel any play in here at all, so that's a good sign. Okay, so next step, I want to get this front wheel off, but all the weight is on the front wheel, as you can see. They go on the center stand, and then all the weight's here on the front. So I need to get the weight transferred central, so I'm going to have to lift the center up somehow. And I don't have the jack because I'm a brand new garage. I don't have all the proper tools yet. pinched up a bit. Maybe we should have taken them off first, but it would have been a little easier. Okay, so I got it stripped down to a point where I'm comfortable because I need to replace, to my understanding, I need to replace the wheels, as in the rubber. So, and I have that, so I need to replace tires. I need to replace the blinkers. I need to replace, not replace, but clean the carburetors. And there was another thing. Anyway, it's stripped down to a point where I need it to be. The blinkers, I'm gonna have to cut wires because they feed up. If you follow the wire up right there, I hope there's enough light. They feed up right into the headlight. That's why I took the headlight off. So this wire right here, that is the one for the signal lights. So these rubbers are rotted, so they're no good. So that's why the signal lights are all droopy. So I'm going to replace them. I'm not sure with what. I want to do something close to the original. I don't care if it is the exact original. I'm not trying to make this a matching numbers bike by any means. It's not worth anything. Hopefully it's worth something when I'm done with it, especially with the surprise at the end. Stay tuned for that. Oh yeah, and a battery. I need a new battery too. Battery goes here. So I'm at a point where I need parts. So let's order some parts and then we'll tune back in next week and hopefully all the parts have arrived and we can put it all back together again. What we are going to try is something I haven't done before. A lot of this, everything of this, I have not done before. This is all experimental for me, for you watching. Hopefully you guys are learning something as well as I am learning these things. I'm going to order a tire balancers and tire irons and a bead breaker because I have a lot of tires to change over this winter and it is way cheaper for me to order all those tools than take them into a shop and get all these tires changed. Because if you guys know me, you know I have this V-Strom. There's a crack right there in the tire as well as many other places on this tire, and this thing is flat. See there's like no air in that thing. It's flat. These tires are good, but Laura's tires they're weather cracking inside here. I'd like to show you, but there's not enough light in here. So I need to replace those tires. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tires to change. multiply that by whatever the shop charges per tire, and it is cheaper for me to buy the tools. And then from here on out, I just change the tires myself. So that's the route we're going to go. And then every tire I have to change from here on out is no labor. So I like the no labor part because they don't go cheap on the labor. Hope you guys enjoyed what's going on here. Tune in next week. Hopefully the parts are here. We can slap it all back together. Once we get this thing back together and we get it running, I've contacted a guy to help come over. He's going to come over and help me do these carburetors. I'm not speaking well, sorry. So we're going to rip these 4 carbs off, clean them all up. He's not exactly sure what he's doing. I don't know anything of what we're doing, so we're going to just drink beer, hammer that out, hopefully it goes well. If not, then we'll be dragging to the shop to get it done properly. 4 carbs, and they all got to be synced. I so love fuel injection. What? That video of us trying to do this carburetor job, that should be a good video, so stay tuned for that one. It will be educational none the least. Well, to all my friends in the southern states who still get to ride way up here in the way north, not real far north, but far enough north that we have snow, we can't ride anymore. Remember my 3 rules. Ride safe, have fun, keep the shiny side up. Peace out.